of something really cool. Turn off the first cap with this on again. Select it. Select them all on both. Turn on selected mode. Now in here, I'm going to deselect by holding the left control, right clicking the center. Now I'm going to delete all the stuff around it. Now I have the smaller tube for the inside, which is going to be the thing that is going to look like it's producing the light. If I can do this properly. I've never tried this before. Now for this one, I'm going to select everything. And I'm going to deselect all of the outside. I can delete the inside. Now you can see that it's just the outer tube. The outer tube is what's the neon, or the color part, or whatever. And since I'm too lazy to make extras, I don't want to edit this up too much because remember we already mapped this on. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to make this half of the thing right here white. Oh, sorry, white. Right there. Save. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to Zmodeler. Wow, this is going to be a 5-part video. Okay. Properties, and we're going to turn this to license and neon. It's all the way mapped up crappy and stuff, but that's okay. No, actually, wait. We have to create a new one for this. New. Okay. Neon outer. And neon inner. I don't care if I spelled it right or wrong, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, extensions for the neon outer. It's going to be 73 as usual. And neon inner is going to be, let's just make it 50 or 60, yeah. Alright. For both of these, we're going to be using the neon thing. Neon outer and inner. Okay. Neon inner is going to have alpha as well as neon outer. So click enable, turn it up, turn it down, turn it off, turn on this one again, and then drag this down to whatever you want. Before you go any further, select this to whatever it's supposed to be. Turn the other one on, select it to what it's supposed to be. Alright. This is my 3D window. Scroll this down to neon outer or inner, and the inner is going to be a lot more solid than the outer. So I'm going to make it 220. 221 works. Because that means you're not going to be able to see 250. There, okay. Hit this one really quick, select it. Selection mode. Mapping up here. Edit. Generate new. Actually. Generate new. UVA mapper. Material. Inner. Modify. Scale. And we're going to scale it down. Alright, now we're going to move it X and Y way down to the white at the bottom. The reason this one really isn't all that important to me is because it's just the neon light, and lights that we have at current time, they're not multicolored, or not to my knowledge. So it is of little to no use to make it perfectly mapped. If you were to perfectly map this, you'd have it all complicated and detailed, and make it so you could edit any side of the circle, but my mods aren't all that complex, because I don't like wasting time. I just like getting it done. Alright. It's done. Very good. Nothing's touching there, nothing's touching there. We're good to go. To top. You can see that around here, the neon inner tube is well mapped. Now the outer tube. For the outer, we want to make the alpha, turn this one on, turn it up, turn it back down, turn this one off, turn this one on, off, turn it way down to whatever you want. Select mode off, properties, to outer. We already did that, okay. I'm gonna go back to this. .76, okay, there we go. And you can see the tube on the inside. Oh yeah. Selected mode on, click the thing, select it, mapping, edit UVA, generate new. UV mapper to this, and then to outer. Now we'll move it down to where it's supposed to be. Okay, now that's perfectly mapped on there. It's blue, it's sexy, it looks good. We're done. Top. Alright. The mapping is complete. The neon light is done. I'm gonna do a little bit of editing before I say goodbye to you guys. Select in selection mode, quadra. Deselect all that. Reselect the bottom two as well as the top two here. I'm going to scale it down with Z. Now, as you can see, it's a lot smaller and it looks a little bit better. And everything is done. Okay. Before anybody gets going and it's like, oh yeah, I know how to make a mod, still gotta finish watching the movie. So we'll continue to part 5 and you'll watch it from there. Attach, change to tube, and we change tube to tube. There we go. The tubes are in. Inside tube and the outside tube. Very good. And attach tube to cap. And now we can rename the tubes to neon. Now we attach the license plate. Which is license front for some reason, to neon. Alright. Now we're going to call this mod